It's Wednesday. You know what that means. AEW Dynamite is on the road to Forbidden Door from the KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. That was the voice of the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts. I'm Excalibur, joined by the human suplex machine, Taz, the great Tony Schiavone, and we are just days away from Forbidden Door coming up live this Sunday, June 30th on pay-per-view.
Cut my music, cut my music.
I guess that's all the selling I'm going to do for now.
I guess so, because MJF has got the ring. Well, selling's overrated. Buffalo, New York. Oh, my goodness.
Hang on, speaking of Buffalo. Sounds like the hometown man is heading out here. Buffalo's own Daniel Garcia, who over the last few weeks, Taz, we have seen when Daniel Garcia's been competing, MJF and the AEW International Champion Will Osprey have both been taking notice.
Yeah, they definitely have. Interesting to see how this is going to pan out here. MJF seems to be happy to see Garcia, which, why wouldn't he?
Maybe a little Western New York, Long Island rivalry here developing.
Yeah, kind of downstate, upstate, but it's not upstate. It's Western.
Right. Guys, I really like this. I like this timing by Daniel Garcia. MJF just said a few words, and Garcia's going to upstage him here. There's nothing wrong with it in Buffalo. And Garcia deserves every bit of this adoration.
Danny, I'm glad these people love you, but tread lightly, okay?
Max, the first thing I want to do is I want to thank you for saving me next week, okay? And you got involved in my business, but since we're out here, and since we're in Buffalo, New York, everything here is my business.
Daniel Garcia, he's been all over the local media here. He's been doing...
And Max, I don't know why you're out here. I assume it's to probably say some bad stuff about the city that I'm from. And maybe since I interrupted you, you're gonna say some bad stuff about me or maybe about my family sitting in the front row right there. I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. But first, let me tell you why I'm out here. And it's to do something that nobody in the back has ever been willing to do to you before. I'm gonna say nice things about MJF.
That's a first.
Go on. You know, Max, 9 months ago, I wasn't doing a whole lot here. I was sitting in the back, but I was watching you every single week. You were the longest reigning, youngest AEW World Champion of all time, main eventing arenas across the country and making history. But you came up to me in the back and you had a conversation with me that lit a fire underneath me. You told me that you see me more than just being a lackey. You saw me more than just being a background character. You saw me the same way that you saw yourself, and that is a pillar of AEW. And you talked to Tony Khan, and he said if I got enough wins, that I could challenge you for your world title. But the thing is, when I did challenge you for the world title, it was one of the most embarrassing moments of my entire life. But you know, it wasn't all bad because that loss, it motivated me more than you could ever imagine. That loss led me to going on the run of a lifetime and being part of the biggest moments, the biggest matches that this company has ever seen. It motivated me so much that now I'm somebody that these people can respect. I'm somebody that these people can believe in. And now I'm contemplating, why settle for being a pillar when I can be the backbone, when I can be the workhorse, when I can be the very foundation that the future of AEW was built on. And Max, for that, I want to thank you. But I want to let you know, after I said all that, if you talk shit now, you're going to look real two-faced. And you're going to have the whole city of Buffalo, New York coming at your head tonight.
Okay, hold on. First of all, MJF two-faced? What? Okay, maybe a little bit, but hear me out. I did not come out here to talk trash to these fine people here in Buffalo, brother. No. I came out here for two reasons. Reason number one, to shamelessly and soullessly shill Forbidden Door UBS Arena August 30th. MJF's coming back home. Long Island, baby. I'm gonna wrestle a guy who looks like a poorly drawn comic book character named Hechicero. Get your tickets today. July 6th, I come to the Memphis, Mississippi borderline. I'm making my return to Collision. Get your tickets today. Done shilling. Done. I'm done. That's it, done chilling. Reason number two, before I was so rudely interrupted, actually, I was actually gonna ask you to come out here, Danny, because I got a question for you. But before I get to that question, after everything that just came out of your mouth, I only got one thing to say to you. Thank you. No one has ever publicly talking about any of the nice things I do behind the scenes around here in AEW. And I know why. I'm not stupid. I'm a top guy in my 20s. I'm very rich. I'm very handsome. Some people are very jealous. Let's be honest. All those guys back there think they deserve my spot when the fact of the matter is none of them are talented enough to beat me and take it. However, I know one guy who's getting closer and closer. Danny, let's get something straight. I didn't give you a world title shot against the longest and greatest reigning AEW world champion of all time. Small brag. Out of pity. I didn't give it to you because you're some second or third generation superstar. I didn't give it to you because you had a friend in a high place here. And I damn sure didn't give it to you because you made your name elsewhere, jumped into my company, and expected a handout just cuz. I gave it to you because unlike everybody else, you earned it. Danny, you remind me a whole lot of me, let's face it. Two undersized kids, tough, cocky, arrogant, really talented from New York. Every morning, guys like us, we gotta splash water in our face. We gotta look in the mirror and we gotta say it ain't about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. And these two New York pit bulls got a whole lot of bark and a whole lot of bite. But full transparency here, when I gave you that massive opportunity to take my spot at the top of the mountain in AEW, with all due respect, I whooped your scrawny little ass without breaking a goddamn sweat. However, since then, you have grown exponentially. You have gotten stronger. You have gotten faster, cagier, smarter. You have ascended the ladder here in AEW, rung by busting your ass. You didn't run from the grind. Daniel Garcia, you are the grind. So it got me thinking, Danny boy, maybe it's time you get one more shot at the king. But not just any shot. So here's what I'm thinking, Danny. Here's the big question I wanted to ask you tonight. You tell me how you feel about it. Folks at home, you can tell me how you feel about it. Folks in the arena, you can tell me how you feel about it. So here's my pitch, Dan. Daniel Garcia versus Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. Wembley Stadium, all in.
Wow, that is huge.
That is a big deal.
Wembley Stadium coming up August 25th.
What do you say, Danny?
In London.
Look at my mom. That is huge.
Well, that is the music of the man that could be going to All in London as not only the AEW International Champion, but after this Sunday, Will Osprey could very well be the AEW World Champion as well.
Take a look at the face of MJF and his reaction to Will Osprey.
It will be Osprey and Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship this Sunday, live at Forbidden Door on pay-per-view. And still to come tonight, our main event, Osprey and Strickland will team up to take on Toa Leona and Bishop Khan, the Gates of Agony.
Wow, how about that for a main event?
Buffalo, stand up. Let me see those beautiful faces. Whoa. Hey, Buffalo, I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to come out here and just say I appreciate your homeboy, Danny Garcia. Man, this guy has made it publicly known that he wants a shot at the International Championship, and I love the way that you've been doing it, because you've just been racking up win after win after win. Bruv, you've been doing it. You've been doing it quicker than I last in the bedroom, bruv. Sorry, babe, I'm trying my best, I promise.
Yeah, no, it's working.
But listen, man, I appreciate that you're gonna let me get Forbidden Door out the way. So because of all the hard work, because I appreciate you, and because I love Buffalo. Hey, next week, you got it? AEW International Championship, Danny Garcia versus Will Osprey. But, how about I sweeten the deal for you, sunshine? How about, not only will this belt be on the line, how about I put the World Championship on the line as well, bruv? Danny, what'd you say we give these people the feeling?
Next week, Chicago, Osprey, Garcia for all the gold. Let's get it.
Wow, Osprey almost upstaging MJF here, putting the International Championship on the line and potentially AEW World Championship 1 week from tonight.
I don't think there's any almost about it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Shivani. MJF doesn't look too happy with Osprey here.
Yeah, he's been completely upstaged here.
And that is not a feeling that MJF is very familiar with.
And Max, about your challenge for Wembley.
Danny, hold on. That is a huge opportunity for you. It's massive. You need to focus on that. I'm really proud of you, man. Best of luck.
Well, Garcia, I guess now can turn his attention to a week from tonight, Dynamite, Beach Break in Chicago, where Garcia has the opportunity to become not only the AEW International Champion, but the AEW World Champion if Will Osprey is successful this Sunday at Forbidden Door. Daniel Garcia, a huge opportunity on the horizon next Wednesday night.
Oh, Will, man. Why are you already offering title opportunities before you even match at Forbidden Door, bro? It's just like you, man. Put the cart before the horse? I don't get you. Just like I said, you don't have the strength to carry the weight of two worlds on your shoulders, man. But you better hold up your end of the bargain tonight. When we tag against the gates of agony, you better be there and have your head on straight. Because you have a focus problem, it seems like, Will. And to me, it's not really the good mindset of a world champion, in my opinion. Whose house?